Hello, we're here with Mark, and he just went undefeated with RP Luffy.
The best, mate. The
How,
best.
how do you feel about it?
That's pretty good. Don't win too often in this game, so to pick something up with this deck, probably my favorite deck that I've ever played in this game, is pretty cool.
And why did you choose RP Luffy?
You gotta have something fun. You gotta have fun with this game. You gotta have fun with this game.
That's
6k
true.
leader, 3 life. It's a bit of a struggle sometimes, but you gotta have fun. And that's the main thing. And then also getting an extra turn. It's pretty broken in every single card game, even this one.
Fair enough, fair enough. All right, shall we get to the deck profile?
Sweet. Alright, Straw Hats. 4 Nami Searcher.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Not
Searches
bad.
for most of the deck. Then we've got 4 Zorojuro. This card I sort of go iffy on. A lot of the time it gets killed, but then if it gets killed, they've spent stuff to remove it. So
Yeah.
can't really complain about
That's
that. It's bait, exactly. And if it survives, it's a free ramp because you're
Yeah.
permanently at 3 life. It's always
true.
life.
That's true.
Pronosuke, 2k counter.
Yeah.
Sanji, 2k counter most of the time. After you do your 10 cost Luffy, this effect becomes life, so it can be a 3 cost blocker.
Yeah.
Most of the time you want to be doing other things, but at worst it's a 6k blocker, but most of the time 2k.
I see.
The big boy, 10 cost, extra turn, Luffy.
Yeah.
This is how you win the game, pretty much. Like, you play it, minus 10 Don, sure, you're clearing your own board, but your leader effect plus this effect gives you 2 Don, leader swings for 7, comes back to you, 4 Don, this gives you a 5th, and you just continue with your game plan. Because 4 Don is enough for you to not only do this effect, but come back after it.
Right.
2 Nika Robin. This kills Rebecca blocker, and with another card that I'm running at the moment, it also can kill anything.
Wow,
so
okay.
we'll get to that when we get to that.
Yeah.
4 Rad Beam,
Yep.
10k leader, pretty good.
Not bad. You need to live.
Yeah, you need to live. You need to live. You've got 3 life. Most of the time, you're taking the first hit.
Yeah.
Because at that point you're not really set up enough to defend, and then also this becomes live.
Yeah.
Once you've taken
Of course.
the
Yeah.
first hit. 2 Diablo Jambe.
Yep.
This thing just steals games.
Yeah.
This is why you're not afraid of Black Yellow Luffy.
Yep.
They're gonna hide. They can't hide behind a Sabo blocker. Not only your extra turn effect sort of screws with them a little bit, but you just ignore their Sabo blocker. It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
And then we've got 3 Jet Gatlings. There's a lot of bricks in this deck.
Yep.
There's a lot of bricks on this deck, so you have to run this. We run this over the red one because this has a better trigger. Simple as that.
Cool.
And so that's all the Straw Hats. One of the best cards this deck got, Bonclay.
Yep.
4 of this. It ramps in active mode. So it gives you the option to go play this on, if you go second, play this on turn 2, leave 1 active Don up or swing for 7, and it just sets you up. Also, this is massive pressure. It avoids other people playing big bodies.
Yeah, they have to get rid of it.
They have to get rid of it. And then standard purple deck, 4 queens.
Yep. Unbrick yourself.
Unbrick yourself, yeah. 2 law. I don't really like this card in here.
Okay.
It does come up a little bit, but not enough.
Yeah.
So this will probably get dropped for a 2k Straw Cat counter. But the matchups where this is really good, it's really good. So 2 Ein.
Yep.
So
Nico Robin's
Ein
live.
plus Nika Robin.
Kills anything.
Kills anything.
Yeah.
So for 8 Don, you can kill anything. This also pairs really well with another staple of this deck. So this sets something to 0, and Nika Robin plus 9 bed, which we'll get to, kills anything. It gets the job done.
Yeah.
Dragon. Now,
Cool.
this is a bit of an experimental build, so obviously with the Irons and with Dragon. Dragon being 8 is really nice because you pay 8, play this, stick 2 under,
Yep.
leader effect to gain the extra active Don, 9/9.
Good. Pretty good.
2 9k swings is pretty good.
Yeah.
So a lot of decks just can't handle that sort of pressure. This is a candidate to go up to 3. It has overperformed when I've seen it in my hand, so I need to see it more.
Yeah, fair.
4/9 bid,
Yep,
pretty self-explanatory. Being an 8k leader is better than a 6k leader.
of course.
And this plus the Iron can KO anything.
Yeah.
Establish this, follow up turn, play Iron. You can kill anything. I've killed
Yeah.
10 cost aces, 8 cost
you-
Katakuris, just anything. It's just removal.
Yeah.
And yeah, being 8k is pretty good. And last 2 cards, Slow Beam.
Okay, let's go.
Shout out to Jack Dobson for putting me onto this. Dom -1. Once you get to 8 and your leader effect is live, Dom minusing is fine. You just don't care about it because you get it back for free. And so on your opponent's turn, you just leave 1 up. Most of the time, 9 bid, you leave 1 up. You're bluffing a Red Beam. This is just a baby Red Beam.
Yeah.
It's not searchable, but into some matchups it's even better. You can stunt their attackers and play it against a green-blue Sanji Zoro. They're not going to swing really high with it untapped attacker. So
Yeah, of course.
this -2k on 2 things, it's pretty good.
Nice. And do you remember your matchups?
Yep. So I played against an Anel, which is where I did the 9 bid effect.
Yep.
9 bid plus Ein, a yellow blue ace, a Nami, a Lucci, a Ivankov of all things, and a green blue Sun. Sanji's or green blue.
Right.
So a massive variance of things.
Yeah.
But a couple of definite meta threats in there. And most of the time you just win the game off the 10 cost alone. So.
Yeah. So like, what's the general strategy that you're going for here?
General strategy, if you win the die roll, you're either playing the Zorojuro or the Bonclay on turn 2. If you're going first, it's Zorojuro. Hope that it survives. If it survives, it's really good.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, then it is what it is.
You want to go first, do you?
I think you would rather go second because
Okay. Yeah.
if you go second, your Bonclay is definitely live on 2.
Yeah.
And you get that extra draw, which being a 3 life leader, that extra draw adds up over the course of the game.
Yep.
And then, like, the fact that your ramping sort of skews the curve of going first or second anyway.
Yeah. True.
And then, so you play the Bonclay, and then you get to 7 Don real easy. You just spread Don on attacking that turn. And then once you get to 8 or 9, your leader effect becomes live. You just play bomb after bomb after bomb after
Yeah.
bomb. And you play queens if you need to filter your hand.
Yeah.
You always at least threaten 1 up with this, with Rad Beam.
Yeah. Yep.
Even if you don't have it, leave 1 up.
Yeah. Bait
Threaten
'em.
it.
Bait 'em.
And yeah, they're going to play around the fact that you've got 1 because they have to.
Yeah.
And you want to try establish a 9 bid, go to 8, have 1 open, and then follow it up with an extra turn Luffy. Once you have extra turn Luffy, you go to 4 active Don. You can either play Bonclay, Sanji blocker, or a Zorojuro. And then in OP08, you play Black Maria and just reset your Don.
Yeah.
And you just go from there.
And you don't have to think about Don.
No, you don't. Like,
Yeah.
The only thing with the Black Maria is that you just leave 1 for your leader effect, and then
Yeah.
you're good.
Cool. Very, very cool to see RP Luffy taking out some dubs. Any last words? Shout outs, whatever.
Just have fun with this game.
Nice.
And play the fun decks. Don't be a slave to the meta. Play
Nice.
fun stuff. And
Awesome.
it'll get the job done.
Cool.
I believe in Paul Holmes.
Yeah.
That's the
Well,
way.
congratulations and
Thanks,
thank
mate.
you for sharing your deck profile with us. We'll see you again.
Cheers, guys.